Morning. It's Thursday today. Thursday the...
I haven't got a clue.
I haven't got a clue. I'm
We're
running
in
out of days
August.
and time and everything else. We're doing driveway gates for this customer. We've already done the post, so that's what we're going to do today. Crack on. Let's crack on. Right, so put drop bolts on the floor. So I'm just marking this, which is about an inch in. I've got a line across there like normal, just a thin line, just so I can see it. Line it up. So that is missing that bit there. So it's not going to catch anything. That's what I'm trying to say. Towards the bottom. Like so. So the next stage is one screw in each corner first. You do the corners first just to make sure it's going to be okay. So, just in case it moves or anything like that. I hope everybody's having a good week. Are you having a good week, Money?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Banging, yeah.
Banging?
Yeah.
Absolutely banging. Yeah. We're doing good. I'm a little bit behind because big boy, Mr. Callum, if you've been watching other videos, we have a young boy that works with us. He hurt his knee, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So we're just trying to do the best we can until he comes back and keep cracking on. Customers come first. So that's what we've got to do. I know in my mind that's 1 inch, so when I do the next one it's 1 inch. Now I've got to measure and write down where I put these so I know exactly where to put the next one. Okay, so what we're doing is we've got 900 hinges. So we're going to put what comes with the hinges, which is the screws. I've leveled it off. I'm leveling this one off now, and then I'm going to screw it in with my VOB, YOB impact like that. So. Another one hinge at the bottom, and that one's all good. So we're doing good so far. Hopefully the weather's going to be okay. I hope. using straight band hook on plate. Can you see that?
Yeah.
900mm. That's what I'm using. Okay. Bad blood. Needs more drill bits.
You or your tool?
Just a little bit. Hey!
Okay.
So we've sheet bolted it, hinged it, gut bolted it. Doing this now, and then we're back done. Oh, bit further board, bit info on that side. Probably one down there as well, so the doggy don't get out. Okay, so it's Saturday. Unfortunately, yesterday we did a bit of picket fencing, but because they had work people there and they was making so much noise and they was walking around and here, there and everywhere, we couldn't actually do any filming, could we?
No.
So it was a bit of a pain. That was in Sleaford, which is in between Grantham and Lincoln. Is that my? Is that
It's my phone.
Oh. Anyway, so when we went past our house, what we've done in Sleaford, we did a driveway gate, and we did it over a month ago. And they want us to do another gate, which we should be doing in the next couple of weeks. So when I was talking to the owner, I says, "You still haven't painted or treated your gate?" He was laughing. "I've been away, I haven't had time." Well, so yeah. So like we say to every customer, as you probably, if you've seen other videos, we do say you need to treat your gates, painting with the good wood paint, but not just the gate, you have to do your post as well, don't you?
You do.
You do. If you have any thoughts on this, please leave a comment. Okay. So that brings me on to the next subject. So 4 or 5 months ago, we did a job over towards Spilsby, which is just outside Boston. That's in Lincolnshire again. And we did a good job. It was gates, and then the customer wanted us to go back to do some fencing, which we did. And like I say to every customer, before I leave, I go, right, this is what you need to do. Here's your disclaimer, okay, which goes something like, on your hinges, shoot bolts, your handles, any ironmongery, what we do, you have a 2-week guarantee, which we don't mind giving out, you know, and we don't mind going back. You know, if you ring me or message me, I don't mind going back at all. Right. 4 or 5 months later, the customer, she messaged me. It was a woman and her husband, but she messaged me, "I've got a crack in my post." I said, "Oh, sorry about that." But this is going back 4 or 5 months later. Okay. I said, "Okay, well, send me a picture." And there's a little crack like this in her post. And I said, "When did you treat it?" "Oh, well, we treat it X amount of..." I said, "Well, So I sent her on my Facebook page, The Gate Man. We post out our guarantees, what we do, but we don't guarantee wood. If anything happens when we fit a gate in the next couple of weeks, something happens to the wood, okay, if I can help out, I would do. But generally, we don't guarantee wood. I can't help the natural movement of wood, whether it cracks, splits, whether the gate warps or swells or shrinks. I can't help that. The only thing I can suggest is you need to treat it and paint it, innit? Right.
In it.
Right, and we say this all the time. I post it on my Facebook page every month, so the existing customers understand, the new customers understand, and everybody understands. Right. I can't help you 4 or 5 months later. Right. So I resent what I post on my Facebook to this customer. She sent me an angry message back. Well, if you don't come and sort it out, we're going to take you to trading standards and all this lot. Which, okay, take me. I can't guarantee wood. I can't do nothing about wood. Okay. A few weeks later, so obviously trading, if she did contact trading standards, they probably said, well, you can't guarantee wood. He's gave you the information, he's gave you the guarantees. I don't guarantee wood. Anyway, a few weeks later, I had a message, and it was from a guy who apparently was her son. And her son was quoted, if you don't come round to fix this, yeah, I'm going to come round and beat you up. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do everything else. Okay. Right, so the answer to that question is aggressive or aggression isn't going to get you anywhere. Okay. Especially threatening people where I'm going to go to your house and I'm going to beat you up and I'm going to put you out of business and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm not that type of guy. We're not that type of company to have threats being taken, are we, Money?
No, it's not nice.
It's not nice. We do a very good job. I've got a very good reputation, okay, in Lincolnshire, okay. I go to places and they go, oh, you was recommended me by my friend, you did such a lovely job, can you do mine? Or I do one gate and then a few weeks later, oh, I've got a gate round the back, can you do that one? Or I've got someone, a friend or family, and we get loads of recommendations, loads. Most of our work is done by recommendation. So if anybody wants to know how we advertise, we probably advertise 12 times a year. 12 times a year, because we're fully booked, aren't we?
We are.
We are. It's all done by friends, family, recommendations, word of mouth. Okay. So I know because of that we do a really good job. So
The moral of the story
is
just treat your wood.
Treat your wood, please. Just treat your wood. We say it all the time on Facebook. You know, I say it all the time to the customers. If it's a gate and I put post up, don't just treat your gate, do your post as well. Okay. If it's fencing, okay, don't just paint your side of the fence. I go to houses where I've done fencing and then I look over the fence, being a bit cheeky, I look over the fence, that fence isn't done. It's not painted. You've got to paint both sides. You've got to go in the cracks and crannies and where the nails have been put. You need to paint over the nails. You've got to go all over it. You know, you can't leave it. It's wood. You know, I've done such a good job. I've sweated and sweated and sweated doing the good job.
Digging holes.
And digging holes. So please, I'm not going home, so please treat your wood. It's a half a day job.
It's common sense, isn't it?
It's common sense. Treat your wood. It's going to last you for years. But don't treat it just once and think that's going to last 10 years. Okay? If it says on your tin, oh, it's okay for the next 5 years. No. You do it 3 or 4 times a year. You do it on your seasons. So before winter, give it a good go over. Before the summer or spring, do it again. Ready for the heat. You know, keep doing it. So yeah, so the moral of the story is, do as you're told. Paint your gate. Paint your fencing. So anyway, so we're going to call it off today. So I've got a couple more site visits to do, which this guy wants me to do this gate for next week. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but that's what he wants. I said, well, I'll try, but I'm going to let you know. So we've got a couple more site visits, and then this is going to go out on Sunday, which is tomorrow. Okay, and then we've got a full week next week, so come and join us, come and follow us, support us if you can. If you can support the channel by subscribing, liking, commenting, you know how YouTube works. The more stuff we can get out there, it helps the channel. So anyway, it's goodbye from me, it's goodbye from her.
Bye.
And we see you next Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, take care of yourselves. See ya.